Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another session with the older man. So today I have another feel-good piece. You know, I like to balance my content. There's so much negativity in the world today. I just like to highlight good people, man. I just love to highlight issues that deal with people doing good things. And in this one, I want to highlight this young man who had a father who had a stroke and how he treated the father. This is absolute testament to boys who grew up with fathers and how powerful and how caring men come out to be when they have a father figure in their life. Okay, let's get into it.
This old guy here, the strongest man I know. My dad, he had a real bad stroke. He was on a breathing machine for almost a month. I thought I lost him for a minute, but he pulled through. Sister and nephew had to teach him how to walk again. Now that he back walking, I decided to get him out the house this weekend for the first time. After a fresh cut, he was feeling himself. So I said, fuck it, and played some of his favorite old school jams. The Isley Brothers, the OJs, Al Green. He was like, damn, son, you got good taste in music. Then I took him to the movies to watch the new Bad Boys. As you see, he was having a good time. Bad Boys was funny as fuck. But my dad was even funny. Talking about, I feel like a bad boy now. Man, if you don't get your old ass in the car. After we got home, I told him my son wanted to show him he knew how to drive. He was like, but he only 5. And I was like, shit, but he know how to drive. So he was like, oh, I gotta see this. My son got behind the wheel and he was whipping that motherfucker in the cul-de-sac. After that, I was about to cut my grass. But my dad was like, can I cut it? I was like, hell yeah, get on this motherfucker, have fun. He felt like a kid again. And I'm sitting here watching him happy as a motherfucker just from seeing him happy. After that, he was hungry and said he wanted a chicken salad. So we all sat at the dinner table and ate a chicken salad. Then we kicked it on the back porch and chopped it up into the sun.
Listen, gentlemen, don't ever desert your father or your mother, whenever they hit hard times, man. This is one of the beautiful things about having good kids. Because I can tell you, all you parents that treat your kids like crap, deserted your kids, make them feel that they don't have a father, etc. If you don't have a son like this, you're missing out in your older years. You don't want to be thrown out on the street because you had a stroke or in some old people home paid for by the government, sitting in a hospital just rotting away. You got a son who's taking care of you, trying to make sure that you keep happy. Rehabilitate yourself. That is a beautiful thing. Gentlemen, always take care of your parents, man. That's my message to you. Okay? Because one day we're going to be in that position. I can assure you, it's inevitable. It is predictable. You're going to be there. All right? I remember when my father had cancer, man, it was a hard thing. It was hard watching him fade away to nothing, right? It's nothing you can do, but I still tried to make sure that I got around, and even though I was not in the house, still tried to get around and try to keep him company, try to learn a little bit more from him as he faded. It was rough. So, my friends, I hope you learned just that one little lesson today. Be there for your parents. You know they made mistakes, but you still got to do the best you can. Yeah? Without killing yourself, of course. That's a whole other story. But I hope you guys learn a little bit more from this message. All right? So, listen, until next time, remember, whenever in doubt, always ask an older man. See you in the next one. Cheers.